We have lots of Star Citizen news for you, summarising what's been going on with weekly shows, patches and more, this time for the week ending the 1st of August. Star Citizen Alpha 3.14 is still in open PTU, so anyone with a game package can try it, with Cloud Imperium requesting players join in with the PTU and help fix bugs and test it. I was expecting Cloud Imperium to actually push the live build for this weekend, but it appears now that it's more likely going to be next weekend. Again, not confirmed, but very likely. You can also expect a bit of a launch event and a bit of a sale on the cards as well. It's very possible that Cloud Imperium will want to test the Ninetales Lockdown and Xeno Threat next week as well, before it goes live, just to make sure that those live builds go smoothly and those events are good. There has been a couple of PTU patches with the R and S PTU patches over the last couple of days, just clearing out some more bugs before the release. 3.14.0R. We saw Saber Lights now functioning, the Size 2 Sledges weapons, they should now no longer be invisible, and an issue causing the UI visor drop shadow to not function properly was fixed. 3.14.0S, they fixed a service issue that was causing many players to get 30k errors, and they fixed an issue causing players to be unable to use all aspects of the social system, and ship radar should no longer appear blurry and pixelated. And between those two builds, they fixed 3 client and 2 server crashes, a back-end issue that could cause more 30ks, and back-end service crashes and a server deadlock fix, as well as various service optimizations. So they're just sort of clearing out the last of the bugs and getting everything as in order as possible before that live build. The sneak peek from the news data this week was very interesting, and it's been speculated that it's either part of the 400i or the Redeemer. Now, they're not really shy about showing the Redeemer, so I'm expecting it to be a new Origin ship or the 400i that has been leaked a while ago but may have changed a little bit. The picture's name is redacted, so we can't know for sure what it is. I do think it's very likely going to be a new Origin ship, or that 400i, yeah. The little text teaser underneath says, "Start the engine, watch me take off." Now, this is from Post Malone and the song Money Made Me Do It. I'm not sure if that has much relevance. For me, that maybe says Origin because expensive ships? I don't know. Inside Star Citizen this week took a look at loot generation and a VFX sprint report and how sort of like the environment comes to life. They are planning a procedurally generated loot drop system. Eventually, this should be tied into the greater universe sim as well. There's going to be cool rare loot and awesome things that you can find and pick up and discover and loots and steals. The mission and NPCs encountered can influence what loot is dropped and what the area has, obviously. If you are grinding for a specific piece of loot for some reason, you might want to run the same mission a few times to guarantee its drop, or you might have to wait for certain NPCs to take over an area before you can actually attack there to get potential loot that they might drop. So it sounds like it's going to be partly based on loot tables, but they've got their sort of like procedural system and it will tie in with dynamic economy and all that sort of stuff and dynamic universe sim. You'll see loot in boxes and in characters and on tables and all that sort of stuff. Not loot boxes though, they're a very different kettle of fish, but yes, you will see lootable containers around and that loot will be appropriate, but it will be a bit randomized. If a location is owned by one faction, you are more likely to see that faction's loot there or particular loot there, and if that area changes hands because the military have cleared out a pirate base there, for example, well, then it might be more likely to be UE military gear and different loot. The wealth and other sim factors will affect the type, quality, and amount of loot, as well as its respawn rates. So we also had a sprint report there. They are improving the VFX for thrusters and wind on various material types, dust, sand, and all the different services you can imagine. They're going to be working on water in the future too, but outposts, cloth, props, they're going to get work for this as well, and you're going to see things blowing in the wind and thrusters causing little tents or flags or cloth or whatever blowing around in the wind. It should be pretty cool looking. Star Citizen, going to be pretty. The cherry blossoms that we have on Orison are getting some love. They're working out ways to have them move and be affected by wind and players. This can be used for leaves or other similar things in the future as well, and leaves are going to be getting some cool work so that they move around more appropriately. They are updating weapon impacts on shields to make that look better. Space stations being blown up and sort of breaking apart is being worked on too. It's going to be interesting to see exactly what we're going to get in form of fully destructible or partially destructible stations in Star Citizen, or if it's going to be more of a Squadron 42 or Theatres of War scene, or at least be more prevalent in that. They are optimizing electric and lightning effects. We're going to see this a lot in Pyro. Fire is starting to get more advanced and can even now fall down and propagate more fires if what that fire lands on is flammable. It's all about flammability, all about propagation, damage control. Lots of cool stuff going on there. Really looking forward to fires and how that affects me running around a ship going, oh god, I need to repair it, but there's a fire in the way. Open the airlock. No, not with me here. And that's me getting sucked out in an airlock. Star Citizen Live looked at ship commercials and the Mercury Star Runner reunion short, as well as sort of like how they build scenes. They have a culture in their company of encouraging teams and individual devs to pitch ideas for cool videos and cool things that they want to have in game. And if you want to do your own reunion video, oh, we've got an idea for this ship or that ship, and let's make a video on it. Let's make a ad or trailer for it. They will sort of listen and they go, oh, that might be a good idea. The whole industry is moving towards doing things in real-time engines like Star Citizen Cinematics that they did for the Mercury Star Runner. It was quite an easy shoot for that one in particular because it was just focusing on 2 characters in a couple of rooms, pretty much. They build up from animated storyboards what they want, and there are sometimes little inconsistencies as they build this out because things in the ships or the engine might change, and that gets updated, things move around, and that's not exactly how it should be now. They then sort of showed off some of the tools and techniques that they would use to build out a scene quickly. There was a Galactopedia update too. This gets more fleshed out every few weeks, but it's made the Daymar Rally an in-canon event now as well, so that's pretty cool. And if you've got cool in-game things that you do, maybe one day they can become a proper in-game event, canonized. The latest issue of Jump Point came out for RSO subscribers. It looks at the Gatak Rylan, ship component manufacturer, the Brentworth Care Centre, which is sort of hospital clinics type stuff. And we have a sneak peek at August's Subflare, which appears to be multi-tools with various skins on. The Star Citizen Reddit also hit over 250,000 subscribers. Congratulations to that growing community. I think I remember it having around 20,000 subs at one point. I suppose that's how maths works. It would have started quite low and gone up higher. Boom! That's it for today's news and a quick summary of the week. But what do you think? Are you looking forward to 3.14 Live? Will it be next week? I mean, it better be. I don't know why I said better be like that. I would expect it to be. Not confirmation, but it's been a long time, and they are literally these sort of patches that they're putting out for the PTU are so minor. I would expect that they would probably try to push for it this weekend and just didn't get it ready in time. It just needed a bit more testing. Do you think the ship sneak peek is part of the 400i, or is it something entirely different? Today is the last day you can get involved in my July ship giveaway too, so be sure to comment on this video for a chance of winning. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great weekend. Hey, I heard you like VPNs. How about NordVPN then? It's got things like security and features, and we all know chicks dig VPNs. Oh my god, is that Nord? Well, yes. Yes, it is. Wink. Check out the links below to get discounts, or go to nordvpn.com/BoredGamer. Maybe it will align your chakras or something. Actually, let's read some testimonials. Ever since I got NordVPN, my life is good. I wish I'd got NordVPN sooner. I didn't get NordVPN and now I've got no hands. I'm sorry that I recorded this as an ad-sin. I apologise to my editor. I said I wouldn't go too wacky. That's not what's happened here. Every month we have a ship giveaway, and for July it's for a Constellation Taurus with lifetime insurance and a Star Citizen game package. All you need to play! This long overdue, more cargo-focused version of the Constellation is going to be flyable in July. It's basically a new ship. Woo! Sort of. To be in for a chance of winning that, comment on any of my videos made during July, and each video gives you another chance to win, but only one comment is counted per video. More details down below. Please also consider supporting the channel further via the YouTube join button, or via Patreon or donation or whatever. It all helps us make Star Citizen content. Great Star Citizen content, hopefully, or at least some Star Citizen content. Also, you should bother the bell and like and subscribe and all that sort of jazz as well. Thanks for watching.